Marble columns glitter in the afternoon sun as Rome thrums with life, a city bursting with power and confidence. In the Forum, senators debate and merchants haggle, while the scent of olive oil and incense hangs over polished stone. The Colosseum roars with 1,000 voices, legionaries march in perfect unison, and the empire pulses with the certainty of immortality. Here, every citizen feels the weight of Rome's greatness. The world bends to its will, and eternity seems assured. But then, above the familiar chorus of hooves and distant drums, comes a sound no Roman has ever heard, a low, relentless thunder that shakes the very air. Eyes tilt skyward as a shadow, sharp-edged and impossibly fast, carves across the perfect blue. For the first time, the mighty heart of Rome stutters. Something impossible is descending from the heavens, and history is about to fracture forever. It is not a bird nor a chariot sent by Jupiter, but a weapon centuries beyond anything Rome can fathom. Slicing through the clouds at more than twice the speed of sound, a modern fighter jet shatters the ancient sky, engines spitting fire hotter than any forge on Earth. Its sleek frame is carved not from wood or bronze, but from alloys so secret they baffle even today's spies. Invisible to the eye, undetectable to the ear until it is too late, this machine can vanish from sight and reappear with a scream. Within its belly rides the deadliest secret of all, an atomic bomb, cradled in steel and circuits waiting for a target. With the flip of a switch, a single pilot, helmet aglow with should symbology, hands gliding across controls more complex than any Roman ship, can unleash the fury of a star. One bomb, dropped from the heavens, could vaporize entire districts, peel stone from the ground, and leave behind a wound that bleeds for centuries. To Rome, this is no tool of war. It is a thunderbolt with a mind, a flying god of destruction that makes every legion, every catapult, every sword look like a child's toy. Rome stands like a colossus astride the world, its legions forged from discipline, strategy, and the relentless march of conquest. Across sun-baked fields, the thunder of sandals and the shimmer of iron shield walls promise swift order and swift retribution. Engineers raise impossible aqueducts and defenses, ballistae locked and loaded on the city's edge, every stone and gear a testament to human ingenuity. Mosaic tiles immortalize victories over Carthage, Gaul, and distant Britannia, reminders that Rome has faced every monster the world can muster, and survived. In the hearts of her citizens burns an unshakable faith. Rome cannot fall. Rome endures all. Storm, plague, invader, it matters not. The empire's gaze never looks upward in fear. The sky holds only the sun and the favor of gods. But today, the arrogance of certainty becomes a blindfold. Rome is prepared for anything, except the impossible. At first, it is only a glint, a flicker on the edge of vision that pulls a few curious eyes skyward. But as the gleaming speck swells and the roaring grows, confusion ripples through the city. A centurion squints from the wall, jaw clenched, trying to make sense of this metallic comet as it plunges toward Rome. Generals rush to the battlements, barking orders to frantic messengers who sprint through streets thick with panic. Soldiers scramble up the towers, dragging ballistae into position, arrows nocked and spears braced against the unknown. The old rituals begin, priests lighting incense, crowds chanting prayers, desperate for some sign from the gods. But the sky offers no answers, only a thunder that rattles teeth and shakes columns. A few archers let fly, their arrows vanishing into the blue long before the jet even flinches. Smoke billows from the afterburners, drawing nervous awe and the first twinges of dread. Rome's might, so sure and practiced on the ground, is suddenly useless, its greatest warriors left grasping at shadows. The enemy is here, but it is nothing like they be prepared for, and the world is holding its breath before the first strike. The fighter jet circles high above the city, the pilot AS visor aglow with digital symbology and target markers laid over a sea of rooftops and marble spires. From this altitude, Rome looks almost serene, a living mosaic about to be shattered. He thumbs the controls, bomb bay yawning open, heart pounding with the knowledge that history itself hangs in the balance. Down below, chaos reigns. Legionaries form up instinctively, their shield walls bristling with discipline that no longer matters. Officers bark in Latin, ordering ballistae to fire at a foe faster than any bird or god. Stones hurl skyward, missing by a mile. But one comes so close that the jet's warning lights blink red and the pilot feels a jolt of adrenaline. So this is what it is like to be on the receiving end of ancient luck. A siren's wail erupts inside the cockpit. The pilot locks onto his target, the bustling heart of the Forum, packed with soldiers, senators, and citizens. His thumb drops. The atomic bomb falls like a wrathful star, cutting silently through the air until, for a moment, time itself holds its breath. Then the world ignites. A flash brighter than anything Rome has ever seen splits the sky, followed by a roaring wave of sound that smashes columns, crumples amphitheaters, and flings marble blocks like pebbles. The mushroom cloud billows upward, swallowing gods and mortals alike. Shockwaves ripple across the Tiber, flattening villas and snapping aqueducts as easily as twigs. Statues of emperors topple. Shield walls shatter as if made of glass, and the ranks of the legions dissolve into running figures, their discipline incinerated in an instant. From above, the pilot watches devastation on a scale even modern minds struggle to process. Below, survivors stagger through blinding dust, their world rewritten in a single heartbeat. Some fall to their knees, convinced Jupiter himself has come to punish Rome's pride. Others, dazed but ever Roman, begin shouting for new omens and inventing prayers to the winged god of fire. Whispers race through the ruins. Was it a curse, a sign, or the wrath of an emperor wronged? Meanwhile, the jet banks and climbs, afterburners blazing, leaving a wound in the earth and a legend that will outlive even Rome's mighty name. Victory tastes sharp and short-lived. As the mushroom cloud coils upward, the jet's dashboard erupts in a chorus of angry red lights. No GPS signal, just a blinking error where the map should be. Fuel tanks dip into the danger zone. Systems flicker, rattled by the electromagnetic aftershock from the bomb. In a world without satellites, AWACS, or even a friendly radio wave, the pilot is suddenly stranded in time. No resupply, no backup, just a lone machine in an ancient land. Meanwhile, below, Rome's survivors, resourceful as ever, emerge from the smoke. Engineers and legionaries swarm toward the crash site of a stray fuel tank, already stripping metal, prodding at wiring, imagining new weapons or divine relics. The jet is still a god's chariot, but its powers are fading fast. Now the hunter becomes the hunted, and the impossible edge of technology is about to meet the endless grit of Rome. The sun rises over a Rome forever changed, its marble avenues now tangled with ash and broken stone. Columns that once sang of conquest lie scattered. Amphitheaters are hollowed by fire, and the heart of empire is a gaping wound where legends and citizens alike vanished in a single breath. Survivors stumble through the ruins, eyes haunted by the memory of a thunderbolt that no priest or scholar can explain. Some whisper that the gods have fallen, others claim a new god has descended, one with wings of iron and a voice that splits the sky. Children gather shattered jet fragments, turning carbon fiber into talismans and cockpit glass into mirrors that reflect a new, uncertain future. Engineers and scribes argue over the meaning of scorched wiring and glowing residue, eager to divine secrets from the wreckage. In time, Rome may rebuild, or perhaps splinter, rewriting its laws, its faith, its very sense of destiny around the memory of that single apocalyptic day. And far beyond the city's walls, rumors spread like wildfire, of a sky weapon, a vanished age, and the dawn of a world where history, technology, and myth have become forever entangled. History is full of impossible battles, and this is only the beginning. Imagine trench lines shrouded in mist as a modern stealth jet slices through the chaos of World War I, outpacing biplanes and rewriting every rule of aerial combat. What legends would be born? What horrors unleashed if tomorrow's technology collided with yesterday's wars? The sky isn't the limit, it's just the starting line. If you want to see how the future might rewrite the past, subscribe and share your wildest what-if battles in the comments. Next time, we take the jet into the age of dogfights.